Explorers. It is my birthday. Well, yesterday was my birthday. If you're watching this video when it came out, my birthday is on April 7th and I turned 34 this year. Yes. And so for my birthday, I mean, I do a lot of stuff. You know, I always have a birthday trip except for 2020 because you know what happened. But I always have a birthday trip. I do something with some friends and just chill out. I do all types of things. It's not just a one-day event, okay? So if you follow me on the gram, on Instagram, if not, you know, you can see my handle down below. But if you follow me on there, you already know that yesterday on my birthday, I posted some wonderful self-portraits, okay? So my self-portraits are a dedication to my favorite singers, 3 of my favorite singers. And I decided to do this because I wanted to do something with a twist. And I still wanted to do my photography because, you know, photography is my passion and one of my business adventures. And so I wanted to do some self-portraits because I'm also the queen of self-portraits. Like, I'm always taking self-portraits and I wanted to do that for my birthday. So I have 3 of my favorite singers, all female, of course, because it's easier for me to do female reenactments in my photos. So I'm going to do that and I'm going to get started with the first one. So let me go get ready and then I'll meet you in the photography studio. But first, if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and a notification bell right next to it so you'll be notified when all of my videos are released. On my channel, I talk about all things travel and a little bit of photography. So if you hit that subscribe button, you'll be notified when all of those videos are released, which are on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern Time and Thursdays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. And then plus, subscriptions are free. And hey, it's my birthday, so you might as well hit the button. Now, I'll see you in the photography studio. Okay, so the first artist that I'm going to imitate is Aaliyah. Aaliyah is my favorite singer and my favorite song is One in a Million, which is by her. And this is the look I'm going after. And so I'm going to play around with different things here. So first of all, I had to do my makeup and get my outfit and all that stuff together. And I'm over here jamming to some Aaliyah music. Obviously, I'm not playing it because of copyright laws, but I'm going to get into the photo shoot. So one thing to note, I do have my camera on a tripod and I have it on the self-timer mode. I also have the lighting set up as well. So you see there's 2 lights right in view here, as well as a light up above that you cannot see. And when doing self-portraits, you always have to keep going back and checking to make sure your photo is as right as you want it to be and just getting things set up. So you see here, I had to adjust the tripod. So I keep doing that until I get it at the right angle that I wanted. And I also have to constantly readjust the things I'm wearing until I get it perfect. And now you can see the final photo that I love. Next up is Beyoncé. Can you guess what look I'm going for here? Yes, I am going for her look in formation as you see here. And I really love it. And I have to do the same exact things that I did for the Aaliyah shoot. But just to note, I had to pay attention to the background. As you can see, I had to adjust it higher because my hat was meeting the role there, so it wasn't looking the best. So you always have to pay attention to your surroundings and looking at everything when you go to review the photo in the camera. And here I am doing the intro to Formation from her music video, and you can see it along with music on my Instagram at Kita the Explorer, but here is my final photo. Now on to Rihanna. So Beyoncé, she embodies a lot of self-confidence and moving in privacy and secrets, while Rihanna is just all business, all boss, and she definitely does not care what anyone thinks. So here I am trying to embody the Loud album cover by Rihanna. And as you can see, my red hair is not as red as hers, but I hope that I can edit that in post-production. And here is the Loud album cover for your reference. So now let's get into it. So some tips here: when you're doing a self-portrait with a DSLR camera, it is very important to make sure you have your settings correct. Obviously, you may have to adjust some things as you go, but as I mentioned, you're gonna have to use the self-timer mode, or if you have a remote, that would be great as well. I don't have one for this specific camera. Also, you should probably shoot on auto mode instead of manual mode. Usually if I'm behind the camera, I'm always on manual mode, but if you do that in this shoot for a self-portrait, it may pick the wrong focal point. It may just be all wrong and just a mess. So here in auto mode, you'll make sure you have the right white balance, or it'll pick the right white balance, shutter speed, and focal point, and you don't have to worry about that. But being in auto mode, you can try to adjust the aperture mode. And that is very important, because if you have it at a very low number, you're gonna have a very shallow depth of field. And that means your camera may blur you out and pick the wrong focal point or whatever. So you wanna make sure that you have it as high as possible as you can. Also, make sure you have the metering on matrix metering. You don't want it on point or spot metering, because then it may pick the wrong point, which may not be you. So that's important. Also, sometimes I try to just tap the screen in the back, which will start taking the picture or start the timer. But also sometimes it's just good to hit the button while you're standing in front of the camera, so it can really pick you up and pick the focal point. But for the most part, I'm going to do the same exact things that I did for the Beyoncé and Aaliyah shoot, going back and forth, reviewing the photos, making any adjustments as necessary. Right here, I think I'm making sure the matrix metering is right. Also, I may sing or dance along the way to have some fun as I'm listening to Rihanna in the background. And now I have finally grabbed the correct photo, and here it is. I was able to get the hair a little more red. We fell in love in a hopeless place. All right, I have finished my shoot for my birthday, and I embodied my 3 favorite female celebrities, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Just hit the like button because it's my birthday. And make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell, and leave any questions you have down below in the comment box. And lastly, make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.